Odd Conduit Media.
What's it gonna be? Big out of it!
You are now listening to the
Hyrule Podcasters! Rumble, rumble. What up, spooky pose? Welcome to another episode of
Hyrule Podcasters!
Hey, listen! I'm your co-host, Pat.
And I'm your co-host, Ben.
On this audio-only Let's Play, we venture through each game in Nintendo's Zelda franchise.
We certainly do. We're pretty practiced gamers, but we're not experts or purists. We're just experiencing each game start to finish.
And this season, we're playing The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time.
And we're a big boy now.
Yeah, we are. We are a big boy. We're doing big boy stuff. We got tons of big boy stuff to do.
Absolutely.
Hey, it's 2022.
It is 2022. First pod of 2022. We're doing this on January 2nd. Life's good.
Yeah, life's good. Doing it moments before we release it to the public. Because sometimes you got to do it that way.
Absolutely.
Yeah, buddy. You got any New Year's advice for the fans?
Any advice?
Yeah.
Don't share your goals or resolutions with anybody. It makes it that much harder to accomplish them.
That is really good advice.
And then know if you're intrinsically motivated or extrinsically motivated to reach your goals.
Intrinsically. Tell me the difference.
Intrinsically means like you are self-motivated internally just to do something, right? So I have a lot of running goals. I'm intrinsically motivated to do 80% of those. I don't need some other thing externally motivating me. If you're extrinsically motivated, it can be really helpful to have like a goal or like something that you're going to get or receive or some trip that you're going to do, right? So, you know, maybe something for me is I'm not the best at reading enough books, for example. So if I wasn't good at reading books, maybe I say, okay, if I read 4 books this year, at the end of the year, I get to do something that is really impactful or important or really interesting.
Important to know these things about yourselves.
Know yourself.
Everybody.
Makes life a lot easier.
Don't share your New Year's resolution. That's funny. I don't ever have New Year's resolutions, but you know, it's good to have goals. It's good to have goals.
Yeah, see, I switched from resolutions to goals.
I think my advice would be don't sweat if you didn't meet a bunch of your goals for last year. I know as a musician, you know, everybody at the very end of the year, everybody is posting their favorite albums and their top 10s and what they've accomplished. And I barely put anything out last year. You know, I helped with the I Love Video Games album, but there's no Lieutenant Head Trip music out there that's brand new in 2021. And I was just like, you know what? I made it through another year of a pandemic. I moved across the country. I did plenty of stuff, but none of it is super measurable by my Spotify stats or my discography. And that's okay.
I think you're selling yourself a little short. You did write one very specific banger for this podcast.
Yes, I did. And, you know, I also did a podcast nearly weekly. I did a lot of stuff. Look, I did a lot of stuff.
Absolutely.
But it's just easy at the end of the year when everybody's celebrating their accomplishments to forget, you know, you don't set goals to always reach them. Sometimes you set a goal to try to reach it, and just because you don't make it doesn't mean you failed.
Well, a lot of times you set what I've always heard them described as big, hairy goals.
Big, hairy goals.
Big, hairy goals. Yeah, they are very difficult to achieve. They're really, like, they're beyond stretch goals or anything like that. They're big, hairy goals. And they might take a really long time, and you may fail multiple times trying to get to the big, hairy goal. But it's something that is kind of like, it's always out there, and that, you know, it's not something that you're going to do in like a week, right? This is something that is going to take a lot of time, a lot of effort, a lot of energy to put together.
Yeah.
What do you think the average number of podcast episodes happen before a podcast calls it quits? How many episodes?
Oh, I would probably 5.
Yeah, it's 7.
7, yeah.
7.
I see so many podcasts start and then just end.
Yep.
And we've hit plenty of roadblocks. Our podcast continues to morph and change in the way we go about recording. And, we were anticipating being in person and recording a bunch over the past 2 weeks, and we did not.
Yep.
Travel plans just got canceled, and it is what it is. Our ability to persevere is pretty impressive.
Yep.
So we took a little break. This episode is going to be a little longer, everybody. We're going to try to get through all this whole temple. And we're going to take a little bit of time here at the top to tell you what we've been up to. You've noticed that we did a little pledge drive at the end of the year while our feed was a little empty. And we also posted an episode of the Sacred Realms podcast that Ben was a guest on, discussing the Swamp Palace in A Link to the Past.
In the spooky woods.
And you can also go check out the rest of Sacred Realms podcast. They do something completely different than we do about the same exact games. They're actually good companion podcasts if you feel like
really
listening.
Good companion podcasts.
Yeah, I've noticed since I've been listening through their stuff. But Ben also spearheaded a brand new annual award ceremony. Tell us about the Pod Awards, Ben.
Yeah, so the Pod Awards, I had some downtime, and I just thought that it would be really fun to give out awards to the podcast community, to the independent podcasting community. So the Pod Awards are for recognizing greatness in independent podcasting. I think we ended up giving out a little more than 30 awards. You can find them all at thepodawards.com.
Yeah.
You can go there. You can see all the awards. They're all there. And what we're really looking forward to is keeping this as an annual tradition. And it was one of those things where I called Patrick, and this was just going to be something like silly and fun to do on the 31st. And then as I thought more about it, award shows can just be created, right? And so,
right.
I mean, I went so far as to like trademark the Pod Awards. I bought thepodawards.com as like our URL. So like, I'm establishing this as like a thing. And what I think we're going to do is I'm really big on just recognizing great talent. Mm-hmm. There's this podcast I listen to called The Cinephiles, and their take on any movie when it comes down to it is that it is amazing that a movie got made.
Yeah.
No matter what you think of the movie, it's amazing that a movie gets made. I think the same thing is true about a podcast. I think it's amazing that people sit down and they decide to, expose themselves, in kind of a more intimate way, in an intimate medium. And I just think that deserves recognition. And so this is the first official call out for the Pod Awards 2022. If you would like to award a podcast an award, doesn't matter what the category is, you just have to send that to me. And at the end of this year, at the end of 2022, we will be giving out awards to everybody that was nominated.
Nice.
So there's no winning. Yeah, you just win you just got to nominate somebody. So if you listen to a podcast and you really love it, just come up. The only requirement is it has to be a unique award. So you can't use any of the ones that we used in 2022.
Okay.
And if somebody else has already kind of claimed that award, then I'll just let you know, like, hey, you got to pick something else. But that's it. So you just need to let me know, and it can be some funny inside thing. It could be a serious thing. It doesn't matter. If you look through the awards that I created for this year.
They're silly.
Yeah, they're very silly. They're very fun. It's really just recognizing what other people out there are doing. And I just wanted to let them know that I really enjoy what they're doing, and I just wanted to let them know that I'm thinking about them. I think one of my favorite ones was for the podcast Well, That's Interesting.
Yeah, that podcast is great.
It is a science comedy podcast, I think is the best way that I can describe it. Really love the two hosts. Mm-hmm. And they won the award for pretty much talking about butts or tapeworms in every episode.
All the time. Great topics. Yeah, they've posted. Did I show you that? They posted on Instagram that they
I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was pretty cool.
To get it.
Yeah. There was someone in one of the Discords I'm in who said, what's the likelihood that how long will it take my mom to email me or call me congratulating me for this award if I post it to Instagram? And so they did that.
Yeah.
And and it's just like, I think it's just a really fun way to share some love in the community. We've had such a great time, and so many people have given us so much free advice, free help, free support.
Yeah, it's crazy.
That I just thought it was a fun little silly way to give back. And so, so if you won an award this year, congratulations. If you want to win an award in 2022, just nominate yourself for an award, and I'll make sure you get it at the end of next year.
You know, and this, so we're talking about goals, you know, and setting huge, big, hairy goals. Sometimes how you fall short. On the opposite end, Ben and I are often like, hey, let's do this simple thing. And because of just our nature of being overachievers, it turns into something much bigger. Ben called me while driving or in a car with people and was like, hey, you want to do this quick thing? And of course it turned into this huge thing. And he was like, hey, we should get a logo going. Do you have time to think about that? And I was like, yeah, I'll give it a thought. I don't have time to design the logo in the next 24 hours, though. So I went over to Fiverr. I came up with a mock-up. A group of seals is called a pod. So I was like, maybe I could make a little trophy based around a seal. And I was trying to sign up for this website that allows you to easily commission artwork. And straight up, I could not figure out how to sign up for this website. Something was wrong with my browser or something. It just wouldn't let me use the email I wanted to use. And I ended up just spending a few hours and making the logo myself, which is, again, just classic Childers Brothers overachievers. Do people know our last name on this podcast?
Oh, I don't know.
And it all came together really well. It's fun seeing people get celebrated. Crystal and I celebrated New Year's Eve mostly here at home. We went out and got some sandwiches and came back and did some Zooming.
Awesome.
And how did you two celebrate your New Year's Eve? I know it's also Jenny's birthday.
Yeah. So we did the birthday countdown.
Mm-hmm.
So Jenny hosts a annual birthday countdown. So her birthday is on the 31st. So the birthday countdown starts around like 8 o'clock on the 30th. And then at 11:59 and 50 seconds on the 30th, we do a countdown to the start of her birthday, which is just kind of a really fun tradition. So we just did it in the backyard, got a really nice fire going. You would have been very, very happy with the fire.
Nice.
Had about 8 people over or so, just a little handful of people, and had a really nice time. And then on the 31st, we just kind of derped around, for her birthday and, did a bunch of hanging out, watched some good TV together, just relax. And then we were both feeling a bit tired, but we ended up watching, The Power of the Dog, which it's a new movie. It's on Netflix. Has Benedict Cumberbatch in it. Has Jesse from
Breaking Bad?
Yeah, but not Aaron Paul. Like his name, like the actor's name is Jesse.
The actor's name is Jesse. Oh, there's an actor in Breaking Bad.
Yeah. It's the guy who they do the heist with.
Todd.
Yeah.
Todd.
Yeah, and Todd is married.
Okay.
Yeah, so he's married to.
What a character.
He's married to Kristen Dunst, and she's also in it.
In real life?
In real life, yeah. It's in real life, yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, then just kind of been, I have a couple of days off work, so I've just kind of been relaxing. I'm getting ready to start, I took the last 8-week semester off of grad school, so I just got, I'm holding up to Patrick. I just bought my new notebook to keep everything in and just kind of getting back to the flow of things. So yeah, just really looking forward to it. And then, obviously looking forward to finishing off the back half of this season with you.
Yeah. This is the part of the game that I'm not familiar with because I usually stop around now, if not well before. So I'm amped. I can't wait to see what the Forest Temple holds. It seems like things are going to be a bit tougher now that we're adult Link.
Absolutely.
And I'm looking forward to what you got for us today for the Zelda Minute.
Oh yeah, can't wait.
Let's go.
Here we go. Hey everyone, we're back after a short hiatus over the holidays with one real interesting piece of news. There are some newly discovered patents filed by Nintendo for Breath of the Wild 2. While they do look very technically complex, it does appear to indicate that there are going to be some more advanced problem and puzzle solving in the sequel. We can only hope that there are more dungeons when it eventually gets released later this year in 2022. And this is Ben with your Zelda Minute. All right, so we left Link here at the top of the stairs here at the Forest Temple.
Where'd all the pose go?
I don't know, man, but they were kind of creepy.
They were super creepy. I don't like it. We're starting off spooky. I'm terrified. I'm shaking in my boots. This is our first temple as an adult.
Yeah. We're in what I would describe as kind of like a grand atrium. And
Grand atrium.
there are all sorts of rooms off of kind of every side here. I think we're just going to run across the atrium, like directly across, up a set of stairs, and then there is a door. Oh, look at that. There's a gold sculptula over there.
Gold Sculptula.
All right.
Yeah, there's a lot of options to start this dungeon with. Kablow! There you go. Got it. Ben's using the hook shots.
Gold sculptula. Yeah, we're gonna
successfully.
We're gonna see. All right. Oh, what is this guy? Oh, he
That's
got
a
me.
floaty skull thing with a bunch of purple around it.
Blue bubble. Guard against this blue bubble with your shield.
Oh, and so it runs into Ben's shield and then starts, and then its blue shield falls and it starts bouncing around on the ground. And it's just trying to smash it, like you might try to like get a mouse that's skittering around.
All right, so we just went through a new door. Oh, we got bars come down behind us. Oh,
And two little skeleton things appear.
Little?
Stolfos.
little, they're huge.
They're enormous. I meant little in the figurative sense. Stolfos are traditionally skeleton soldiers, and that's exactly what these are. They don't have the strange, like, muzzle that the skeletons that come out at night and the overworld do. They have really cool round shields. They aren't completely naked like they've been in past games. They have teal boots.
Yeah,
and
they definitely have like
teal
some gauntlets.
gauntlets. That's a good name for it. Yeah, they come all the way up to the elbows and the knees.
Their
which are
sword is a
the
little-
elbows of the legs.
Hey, you see the sword is kind of like all like warped and curved and stuff? That does not
Yeah,
look like it'd be
it looks
nice.
like it got a little hot, and then it got normal temperature again, and retained its wavy nature.
All right, so
Treasure chest appears.
I smacked both of them to death with my shield, and we're gonna open up this. We just kick it open. You know, we're so big. It doesn't matter. You found a small key.
We got a key.
So you know, I was listening to last week's episode, and I realized that I don't think there are any keys in when you're a child.
Really?
Yeah. Can you think of a time when we got a key as a kid?
I can't think of a time when we got a key as a kid. I think that I'm gonna have to go back and listen to the first few episodes from this season.
Yeah, I don't think there was. So we've already gotten 2 small keys. You know, keys have been such a prominent feature in every game that we played. You know, it's kind of interesting that we didn't get one in when we were a kid. All right,
I'm having flashbacks to the Adventure of Link. Okay, so now we approach a door with a sun symbol on it.
I think it's a time block, like what we've seen before.
Okay, that checks out.
So we need to play the Song of Time. So right A, down, right A, down.
A time
All right.
block.
Okay.
Bust it out.
There we go.
Bust out them dope melodies. Oh! Oh!
And we successfully played the Song of Time, and that made this block disappear. All right, we
Good job.
continue further in. Oh, look at that!
Big piranha plant.
That's a big Deku Baba.
Deku Baba! Ben is just getting hit in the face. Oh, and he slays it.
All right, so that giant Deku Baba jumped up on us.
There's like a well in this room there's some vines to climb. There's a little bit of water. This looks like it used to be a nice little garden.
Yeah,
Little bridge over some of the water.
there's definitely a lot going on in this particular room.
Yeah, there's a little creek going through the room. It's nice.
Oh, look, we could like climb.
And there's a vine with a door up there, a couple stories
We could
up.
climb up there.
A lot going on. You know, there's a lot of potential in this room. I feel like we could really turn this into a nice, relaxing room if we kill all these Skulltulas. And
Oh my goodness, Patrick, should we start a Brother Fix It Up show? Okay,
where we fix up dungeons.
yeah.
This is a great idea.
I can't.
This is how we make our
All right, I
millions.
can't reach that guy.
Maybe try shooting it with a slingshot. Oh, do we not have our slingshot anymore?
No, we're a big boy. Big boys don't get slingshots.
We're all grown up. Poof, there goes our slingshot. That's the second poof in this week's episode.
Woo! Oh, I just got in.
The Skulltula got purple and got really fast and it hit Ben, but he was so close to the edge that he just popped up on it. Now he's fighting this thing, this skull covered in purple energy again. The hops around on the ground, kills
the blue
it, and
bubble.
he opens up the
Got
door.
the blue bubble. Oh, we got another chest. Oh, a big chest.
Another chest. Let's open it up.
Dooba-dooba,
It's
dooba-dooba,
compass?
dooba.
What do you think? It's the compass?
It's probably the compass. Oh,
We got a map.
amazing.
Amazing. So early in the dungeon, we got the map.
All right, so let's see
Killing
what we
the
got.
game.
So we have 4 floors that we're going to be dealing with. We're currently on the 2nd floor.
Fourth floor.
Yeah, this is the
Fourth floor.
This is the big dungeon. There's probably 20 rooms or so. In the entirety of the thing.
lot of
It is.
rooms.
It's a lot.
And with a little spit polish and a lot of determination, we can make this 20-room dungeon into your new destination mansion.
So look at this.
Uh-huh.
This door has nothing above it. This door has the same symbol we saw outside.
Little windmill
See that?
symbol. I do see that.
Okay.
And that door that we went through took us back into the dungeon. Now we'll go through the one with the symbol on it. And that takes us further. And there's a little baby piranha plant here. That wants to follow it.
Okay.
I can't believe Metroid Dread didn't take home any award.
It did. It took on the best action game.
Seems like a likely story.
Did you watch?
No.
Okay.
The time difference. I'm not used to living on the West Coast yet. And I like tune.
Oh, I was about to say the time difference. It was like on West Coast time. It was perfectly timed for you.
Yeah.
All right, so we just stepped on a switch, and that well that we saw earlier that had water in it, we've now drained the water out of it.
Nice.
So do we just jump from here? What do you think? Just jump from here?
I'm a big fan of jumping. Yeah, there he goes. Good job. I'm a big fan of just jumping off the top, seeing what happens.
Oh, that's what we did, and we're getting attacked by an Octrock and
Ben's
Big
getting
Bob.
better at fighting the enemies. He's a little rusty than started, but he's working on it. Taking a lot of damage, but not dying.
All right, here we
have
go.
6 hearts, so Ben can kind of play around with it.
Okay, we killed that guy. All right, we're doing better.
Killed the Okrok, killed the piranha plant.
We're doing better here. All right, so okay, we're gonna get that heart, maybe. Okay, we got that heart.
Ben's gonna dive into the water in search of a heart and find it.
All right,
Good job.
Thank you. All right, so I think there's a was there a chest up there? You see that chest up there?
I'm looking.
So there's like this little there's this.
Oh yeah, it's on a standalone little island in the corner. Ben's gonna try to hook shot to it, but it doesn't. He sometimes can get the red dot. So with this hook shot, it gives you a red dot when you can hook shot
Almost got it.
something. And he tried just now, but the edge of the cliff kept
just
him
got
from
me. All right, here we
going
go.
to it.
There we go. Oh, maybe you can't. Yeah, maybe you can't go that way. I guess I was thinking. Yeah, I guess I wasn't coming in at a good angle, but we drained all the water.
Maybe you can come up from it from above.
Yeah.
Come down on it from
Well, we drained all the water from this guy, so let's see what's down here.
See what's in the moat now that it is drained. Oops, I meant the well. Stick around for the refrain.
All right, so we are now definitely in what would be described as the sewers. There are some parts down here, which is very nice.
Gross. Have you ever been in a sewer?
You know, hearkening back to our last episode, I really wanted to go in the sewer in the where we used to live.
Yeah.
The one to the right. You know what I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Definitely. I always wanted to go explore and see what was going on down there. You know,
Oh, there's a treasure chest here.
Oh, nice. Little treasure chest. Let's see what's inside of it.
we got another key. All right, we're feeling pretty good on keys right now, I have to say.
Pretty good on keys. Hey, do you remember that big pipe that connected the two sides of the streets? It went underneath 43 in the condominium complex that we grew up in. You remember it?
Yes.
Well, I definitely walked through it.
Yes, I walked through that once we got older.
Nice.
I walked through that. All right, so
What?
I ran through this little sewer, which is basement 1.
Like when we were kids?
And then climbed the vines.
Oh, and it took us back to the first room that we were in with the big Deku Baba. Deku Baba.
So I feel like I've done everything in that room. So we're actually going to head back to this second room.
Room number 2.
That had the second Deku Baba. And there was a door here that we skipped.
Really?
And we are going to go in it and see what's going on.
Oh, right, this one.
Oh, okay. So
is there a...
all right, so we're now back in the main atrium.
Okay, back in the main atrium. Big
And
expansive room.
All right, Patrick, we got to figure out which way we want to go next. So
we're chasing Pose now. I feel like the way that we went, the direct ahead, maybe no Pose went into.
oh, that's smart. Yeah, okay.
But maybe the Pose went into the side rooms. There's these 3 braziers. Sorry, there's these 4 braziers waiting to be lit.
Yeah. Well, here we go. Here's a
they
door.
all have,
with a,
and
that needs
then
a
there's
key.
doors.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this one needs a key to enter. So we just went and got a key, I feel like was what we accomplished. Real big spider, skulltula, spider skull spider.
It feels so good to kill them with just the hook shot in the front of their face. You know what I mean?
That's a Ben quote. It feels so good to just kill them in the front of their face.
All right, so we got another blue bubble here, and we're in like we're in a square room. Okay, so there's an exit right
Who are
there.
you calling square?
But there's no way to get up to that. Yeah, so this appears to be a pretty vertical room. I just want to look around it here real quick. So I'm gonna get the hook shot out. Oh yeah, so there's like all sorts of like little crevices and things like that. So we're just going to start climbing up and see what happens.
Yeah, this is definitely a vertical puzzle. This is the kind of thing that this 3D format is really built for in these dungeons. You gotta look up, you gotta look around.
Oh, look.
See, this is something. Is there a triangle on the ground?
Yeah.
What does Navi have to say?
Hey, listen! There are arrows painted on the floor. Okay, well.
That's pretty helpful, Navi. Thank you.
Okay, there are arrows that seem to be telling us where we want to go, and there's a giant block here that our big old muscles are gonna grab and start pulling.
Big old muscles.
Big old muscles.
And he's dragging a crescent with a star block.
Yeah. Which I don't know if that means anything.
Now remember, I dropped the knowledge on him. But yeah, maybe it's Navi flying at night. It kind of looks like.
Oh yeah, it definitely looks more like Navi-ish than it does like a star.
Like a star.
Yeah.
Fairy in a moon.
All right, yeah. So not too hard of a puzzle, considering they gave us arrows on the ground. But usually, what Legend of Zelda games do is we are going to find out, in a little bit, like a much more complicated version of this puzzle.
Yeah, this is this is a mechanism here. They start with the easier version and make it harder later.
Oh yeah. Okay, we got more arrows.
And approaches another block and pulls it.
This one's brown,
So
though,
he's
not green.
In the sky, doing Skynet things. He's about 3 stories up now, just kind of making his way through this vertical puzzle.
Yeah.
Trying to figure out what to go. He pulled this block out, but the hallway that he's standing in is so narrow that he can't pull the block out all the way.
Yeah.
So now he's pushing it back in.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
In hopes that he can free up this doorway by getting this block
Okay.
pushed forward. And it doesn't look like he might have to approach this block from the other side.
Yeah, I just got to figure out how to get to the other side. So we're definitely going to move it out of, quote, the way.
Out of air quotes, the way, and air quotes.
That's a much better way of saying it.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I crack up a lot at the way that people just decide to use quotation marks in the English language. It makes me laugh. I recently saw a sign for a store that said, just for kids. Like, just for kids.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But it was spelled with the number 4, and 4 was in quotes. Like we don't know if there's actually 4 kids. I don't know. I had a boss that would always do that, put things in quotes. Please stop using the last of the toilet paper in quotes and not replacing it. And I'm like, oh my gosh, what are people using instead of toilet paper around here? And do I want to know? Two important questions.
The overuse of scare quotes.
The overuse of scare quotes. That's an indie film title.
That is. That's what those are called though, right?
Scare quotes?
Yeah.
I like that word. I've never heard it.
Mr.
Is it
Linguist.
designed to you know? I don't know every word. I know almost every word, to be fair. So I understand how you can do that.
It is. It's confusing sometimes. All right. So essentially, I've had to do a bunch of like jumping up and down, finding random ladders, but I have now moved the second block. The puzzle was slightly more complicated. It did still have arrows on the ground, so that did help it out.
But it looks like you got to where you're going.
Yeah.
Or at least you're really high now.
Yep.
High up top.
All right.
What you want? What you want? High up top.
Yeah. So we have climbed, and that was our goal.
And you're continuing to climb. Look at you getting even higher. Oh, and I see an eyeball above a door. There's some bubbles. Take off that purple shield. They're so ominous when they have the purple shield on them, and then as soon as their shield dies and they start hopping around the floor, they're just clowns.
They look ridiculous. You look ridiculous.
You know how ridiculous you look right now, Bubble. And then you stab it. That's what you gotta say to it before you stab it.
All right, I'll do that next time.
Approaching a door with a lock on it.
Oh.
Walking through. Oh, this hallway's all wide.
Hey, Klopka, this corridor is all twisted.
Thank you, Navi. I have eyeballs.
Like this hurts my tummy.
Yeah, so as Ben walks through this, it continues to twist. And he gets to the end, and it's like...
Hey, watch out for the shadows of monsters that hang from the ceiling. Nope, I'm out.
Don't run away. Come on, you can do this. You can do this. I believe in you. Here you go. So now Ben's jumping from pillar to pillar.
And we're just gonna book it.
He's not looking out for the monsters.
I did not.
He's just running from
I ran away.
potential
I ran
danger.
away.
Which is,
look.
Oh, so there's a painting that had a Poe in it, and it disappeared. And now there's another painting with a Poe. Same Poe, red Poe.
Well, now
Ben's going back up to see if it went somewhere. Nope, it's gone. Where you going? Why don't you keep going?
There it is right there.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Did I just consume
Drinking
someone's
ghosts?
soul?
Yeah, I
I
think
think that's
so.
how that works, right?
That's definitely how that works.
We got lots of blue fire.
Lots of blue fire. So Ben's gonna hop over to this little pillar.
It's just a pot.
No, he's not.
And that's not a good use.
Oh, okay. He's not gonna waste his blue fire on a pot. I can't believe you drank the Poe.
I know. I didn't think that was going to happen.
That's
I have
messed
to
up.
admit.
Do you remember the first ice level that you played? In any game?
Any game?
Uh-huh.
I mean, probably, Super Mario 64 or Super Mario World would be my guess.
You definitely played
Okay.
Mario 2 before you played Super Mario World.
Yeah, you think we had Mario 2? I just don't remember having Mario 2.
I loved it. Yeah, we definitely at least borrowed it. And the ice world is really early on.
Yeah, I think it's level 4.
You remember, you got to slip, you got to duck, and there's a bunch of...
It has the rocket ship in the first level? Or in the second level, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Okay, not sure what's going on
So
here.
I'm pretty sure that would be the first. But if you remember, I mean, we were young, and I don't remember owning Mario 2, although we definitely rented it at the store. Back when you could rent...
So we're in this room
at the store,
and there were some keys that were trying to get me, and they failed. And there's some blue fire.
Ben prevailed, and it's on another chest, a full-size chest. I'm gonna guess
red
it's the
ice
compass
on around this thing. So yeah, the compass would make sense.
My guess is the compass.
Wow. Yeah.
Yes.
So, all right. So we're gonna call this a dungeon then, eh?
Yeah, this is definitely a dungeon. So my first ice level that I can remember, though, isn't. Oh, nice. We got another heart piece, which means we're going to fill up a full heart.
Right. And I'm announcing
my
this
first
for the
ice level that I recall
I just unequipped the hook
is...
Sorry.
You got to tell the people when you unequip the hook shot, because he promised he never would, but he did it anyway. So now Ben has 3 empty bottles equipped, which re-equip the hook shot before all of our followers unfollow us. So my first ice level was, you got another guess? You got a guess for what I remember mine being?
Did that Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle game have a ice level?
Nope, but Mega Man does. Iceman is in the first Mega Man, which is one of my favorites. I mean, it might be my favorite. It's still a little glitchy. You collect points for no reason. Iceman is a very tough boss, and trying to do all that crazy platforming. I mean, Mario's a platformer, but dang, Mega Man's really a platformer.
Absolutely.
You know, and trying to do all that stuff, and the crazy thing about Mega Man is you could just have started on that ice level, because you choose which boss you start with, which means you might be slip and sliding from the jump. Ooh, nice! You got a gold Skulltula.
I just watched somebody beat Mega Man 2 in like 31 minutes or something like that for the Games Done Quick.
Sick.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. That is quite the talent. Have you ever wanted to speedrun a game or play a game in a non-traditional way?
Yeah, you know, I've looked into playing some Mega Man games, speedrunning. Like, I've gotten pretty good at some of the original Mega Mans and Mega Man X. I remember one time I was playing Mega Man X at a friend's on their SNES, and the video cord kept cutting out. And like every 30 seconds, I would lose visuals for like 5 to 10 seconds. And I got through like 3 levels. Effortlessly. And I was like, this might be something I can do. But the level of competition is just too high for me. I think it'd be a lot more fun to just see how far, like maybe we could both speed run something and compete against each other instead of going against the people that are really good.
Well, the one thing I'll say, and I only know this from watching people do it, is that they constantly talk about how great the community is, how supportive they are, how much they're always looking for new people to come in and run and have fun with them. So I do think that it's a pretty, it's a community that's there to like welcome you with open arms.
I just like the nervousness that I feel when I think of getting so far, in a game, and you're like 85% done, and then you make one big mistake, and now there's no way you're even close to the record. It seems, it seems like so much pressure, but I'm sure it would be fun if you were around the right people. I watched some Link's Awakening speed runs with you. Now, I don't think I would like Link's Awakening speed run, even though I know that game so well, because so much of it is inventory management.
Right. So, but yeah, I think from like what I heard, they're there to welcome you with open arms. You know who else is here welcoming up with open arms?
Is that Beetle?
It's Beetle in the ice cavern.
All right, Beetle, getting chilly. Let's see what you got for us. Oh, let me tell you about my favorite podcast about RPGs, the RPG After Years. You can join Scott, Rich, and Bill every week as they cover all things RPGs from the past, present, and future. It doesn't matter if the RPGs are from retro golden years, modern times, or even the far-flung future. It's all covered on the After Years. And you can reliably get all your RPG news and discussions on this show, and even full-blown game reviews. They also do a community book club called the RPG Club, where they play a specific RPG and all play the same sections of the game with listeners at the same time. It might just be the best RPG-specific podcast on the internet. So go wherever your preferred podcasting platform may be and join in on the RPG After Years. Thank you!
There are 3 keys in here.
Yeah, big room.
We're going to take out the keys almost immediately because we're not trying to
get dive bombed. Yeah. And there's a bunch of silver rupees on top of pillars.
Yeah, so we're going to be playing that game again.
And that game is get the silver rupees and the door opens, right?
Yep.
Pretty much the name of the game.
Yep.
There's a gold Skulltula over to the left. Ben's kind of ignoring it for now. and re-upping on his hearts. He busts out the bow.
The floor
Bing,
is
bang,
all
boom.
slippery.
Slippery slip slips. I like to play as Luigi in Mario 2 once you get to the ice level, because he's just already slippery. He's like, increase the slip factor, get it in. Are you a fan of Mario 2? Do you like that one?
Yeah, it's fine. Sorry, okay. So this is one of those puzzles where
Ben's sliding blocks.
Yeah, I have to slide this block around.
And
It
once he
looks
starts
like-
pushing it, it continues to go until it hits a wall.
Yeah.
So he can't really control where it lands. He has to aim it properly
Yeah.
to lean up against these pillars. And then at that point, he can climb up to the pillar and get the silver rupees. So he pushed it up against a wall, and he hops up into a hole, and he pulls out some he's equipping some blue fire, and he dumps the blue fire onto the red. I don't know if I would have been able to solve that. That probably would have taken me a long time to figure out that you can put the blue fire in the jar. You clearly have done this before, but for everybody at home, I mean, we're probably beating this in half the time it took us the first time. So Ben pushed the block off of the edge into some cold water, and the block re-emerged where it originally was, which allows us to reset the puzzle without having to leave the room.
Right.
Which is a really nice thing for them to do.
Yeah, good game design.
I still to this day will reset the game or, die when things get confusing or hairy.
Yeah.
And I forget that they don't design games like that you have to do that anymore. Unless it's like a game specifically designed like that. Like a callback style, like Celeste,
Right.
Very
Okay,
callback
so we've
style.
gotten 4. Actually, I think we're just going to get all 5 right away.
And Ben pushes it over to this one.
There we go.
Yeah, you're making light work of this puzzle.
Which is good, because I knew this was coming up. And these kind of puzzles always make me so nervous.
Oh, Ben's got the nerves. See, ladies and gentlemen, even the Hyrule Podcasters get nervous when they play Zelda games sometimes.
You know what other game puzzle makes me nervous right now?
What?
Wordle.
Wordle, you didn't make the cut today.
I didn't make it today. Didn't make it
Dang,
today.
dude.
There are too many PRO words.
Yeah, so if y'all aren't familiar, Wordle is a word game where you have to guess the 5-letter word, and you're given nothing to start with. And your first guess kind of informs the rest of your guesses. They tell you if you got a letter right and if it's in the right spot or not. And you just get 6 guesses to try to figure out the puzzle. We have a group thread with 30 people in it.
Yeah.
And everybody's being nice and waiting until 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time so that when I wake up on the West Coast, I can look through the thread without any spoilers, which is really nice. I'm still just not going to open the thread until I do it.
And if
So
you're looking
Ben's
for
melting
any
some red ice.
If you're looking for any friends to play Wordle with, you can come join our Discord. There's a whole channel dedicated to Wordle there.
Really?
Yeah. All right, so we
That's
just opened a
awesome.
door. It closed behind us.
Oh no!
Oh.
We're in a space room with a snow wolf. That's a pretty good description, right?
The White
Wolfos.
Wolfos. Okay, so this looks a lot like the... Oh, okay.
One
Oh.
slash and it's done. That
Wow.
was a lot less difficult than I anticipated.
Yeah, I was...
I was ready for a
I was.
battle.
Yeah. Okay.
We got an arrow in
and
return,
A chest
and a
appeared.
chest appears. What could it be? We gonna get an item in this dungeon? It seems like a small dungeon to get an item in.
Yeah.
Oh, sick!
You got the iron boots. So heavy, you can't run. So heavy, you can't float.
Sick.
Ah.
Oh, and we're surprised.
Wow.
Oh, it's Sheik! What are they doing in here? We meet again, Klopq. If you came here to meet the Zoras, you wasted your time. This is all there is. With one exception. The Zoras are now sealed under this thick ice sheet. I managed to rescue the Zora princess from under the ice, but she left to head for the water temple. This ice is created by an evil curse The monster in the water temple is the source of the curse. Unless you shut off the source, this ice will never melt. If you have courage enough to confront the danger and save the Zoras, I will teach you the melody that leads to the temple.
Ooh.
It's a challenge. All right, I'm into it. Time passes. People move. Like a river's flow, it never ends. A childish mind will turn to noble ambition. Young love will become deep affection. The clear water's surface reflects growth. Now, listen to the serenade of water to reflect upon yourself. Dang, Sheik coming at us with mad wisdom and poetry. All right, serenade us with your harp. See what you got, dog. Oh, a pretty dope song. You like that one?
So for those of you listening at home, we have A, down, right, left.
Ben plays it like a G on the ocarine ski, and
Ooh,
we
wow.
pan out. There's some
Look at
like
this.
matrixy, sleepy blue
Kinda
looking
looks like
effects happening.
Interstellar Tesseract type thing.
Yeah, what's going on? And the two of us are standing here, rocking out, having a little jam sesh.
You have learned
You have
the
learned
serenade.
Serenade.
of-
There we go.
So we're gonna play Zelda's Lullaby.
Cool.
Very nice.
Water's drained. I can get this pot down here now. See what's in it. Some bombs. That's nice of them. And now I can climb back up that wall. And, you know, I noticed the treasure chest. I'm going to double back because I want to see what's in that treasure chest.
Which treasure chest was that?
So as I was in the first, like when I first came into this room back here, underneath the water where I like fell in and was swimming and was like, oh, this is disgusting.
Yeah.
Bacterial infection. There's a treasure chest
right here. Nice. We kicked the small chest open, and we got some bombs.
Cool. Now I know.
Yeah, bombs are one of the items that you can use as both a adult and a kid.
Ah, you can time travel with your bombs in your pocket, huh?
You can.
Is it the same bomb bag?
I think so. Oh, what's that gross thing in the corner over there?
Dude, it's just a pile of gross mold.
Oh.
It's got like a slit in it. I wonder what that looks like in the 3DS
Why
remake.
don't you go the other direction?
I straight up, I want to go back the direction I came from.
Okay.
I like retracing my steps.
Pat has the sticks. We play his way.
It's hard to give up control, I'm sure. Ben's been playing this game now for like 10 episodes in a row. Right? I mean,
Right.
that's a lot of time with Clop Q and with the sticks. And oh!
Pat got by a big Skulltula.
I got by a big Skulltula. I stunned it. Oh, I got by a big Skulltula for the second time. Jerk. What a jerk. So I'm just... Oh, no!
Oh, did you just fall down a hole?
I fell down a hole. Now I'm in a completely different level.
Pat's in the basement. Why don't you chop some of those, Oh, Pat just threw out a bomb and threw it. I was say, just like chop the there you go, just so you get some hearts back.
Oh, sick. There's so many hearts in these bushes. You know, what is a heart? You know what I'm saying? When it comes down to it. So...
Don't forget, you can snap your like camera around by pressing the L trigger. All right, Pat pulled out another bomb, and he dropped it. And okay, there is a re-dead in front of you. It will get on your back, and it will suck your life out.
Oh, okay. How do I deal with a
So
redead?
use your Sun Song.
You know what it is?
Right, down, up, right, down, up.
All right, there we go.
Patrick is the most methodical Sun Song player.
Yeah, Ben
There you go,
loves
that's the
making
noise you
fun of
want.
me. All right, and now it's just a...
Oh, keep slicing.
Oh my gosh, these things are so scary. They freeze me. Oh, it's on my back.
Second.
How do I get up? Okay.
Odd Conduit Media.